Tell me about your childhood. Your mother sounds like a terrific
Yeah, she is.
And you're crazy about your mother.
Yeah, I love my mother. I love her. You could see my mother smile, and you're the only person in the world, you know.
Do you have your mother smile? It's a great smile.
I think I do, yeah. Yeah. I think hers is more beautiful.
You know, Tom, you're so adventurous, and you've said before that you think that your sense of adventure comes from your mother. Was she a daredevil?
She wasn't necessarily a daredevil, but she had just a wonderful sense of adventure, and she was someone that always the cup was half full, and we called her the Mary, Mary Lee, because no matter what was happening, there was always a smile there. She's lovely, just a lovely, lovely woman. To my mother, who's here tonight. Mom, hi.
Yeah.
You know.
Over there. And you're my mama.
mother, Mama. Hey, Mama. And I remember, you know, when you were raising us, and you know, she was raising the four of us, and single mother, and you saved that money to take us to Sound of Music. And it was a big thing, and we planned for a month to go. She was going to take us to McDonald's, and it was a time that we didn't have a lot of money, and it was just, these moments for me, movies were very much a part of my growing up, and, you know, these, so whatever people like. I didn't even tell my mother, actually, and I went and I showed her, I took her up to San Francisco, and I showed her, we had some cut footage, and I showed her that, and she was like, you know, she's had it her whole life with me, but she was like, honey, you know, my mother's like Southern, oh my Lord, oh Lordy, oh sweet Jesus, oh sweet Jesus, Tom, is that, honey, is that you? Is that you, oh my Lord, I'm so glad you didn't tell me about this one.
You were brought up by your mum, basically, your dad. They were divorced, and you live with your mum and your three sisters. And your sister
worked 3 jobs, too.
Yeah, your mum.
We all worked.
She was plainly a remarkable woman.
Yes,
when
she
you
is.
read about
We call her the Mary, Mary Lee. Amazing woman.
Yes, I mean, she had 3 jobs, brought up these children. Obviously, she was broke, no money at all.
Yes.
And brought up, well, I only know you and your sister, I met you, and brought up very decent children and nice children, all that sort of thing. I mean, when you think about that, I mean, that's an extraordinary achievement, isn't it?
Yeah, she really taught me how important it is. It's not what you get out of life, but what you give to life in terms of helping people. You know, she was the strength, the guide. You know, that's how it was. I mean, for her, no matter what happened, I mean, she really, not Pollyanna, she's not Bluebird about life, but she really looked at life in terms of her cup being, you know, half full. And she loved being a mother, and still loves being a mother. And that's just who she is as a person, is inspirational.
And your father...
She was very patient. Yeah. I would climb trees. Like, I'd go to the top of the tree when I was about 3, 4 years old. I liked being at the top when the wind was going like this, and I'd climb all the way to the very top of the tree and do that. This woman, she's a saint. I don't know how. She would look at me, and she never kind of screamed and said, you know, don't do that. She would just, like, bake a cake and say, there's sugar down here for you. Please, come out of that. Don't. And I used to do stuff like when it was snowing, I would do flips off the roof into the snow. Do you know what I mean?
Please clear the red carpet and come into the room.